Hello, Luciano who was speaking about the Brazilian accent in improvisation. And yesterday I got a cast question asking me how to memorize harmonies. And this is very important to when we memorize a melody also, because the harmony it's essential to improvise. What can I tell about this? Some people memorize easily using the analysis, the harmonic analysis. But for me, the analysis is so rational. For me, I used to mixture the hearing process. I use the knowledge about the style also, and for sometimes mechanical ways of memorizing, or some tricks, interval tricks, some. The truth is, I use the same resource I use to memorize the melody. Okay? I'm gonna show you how to use this way of thinking. If you already have a kind of expertise in memorizing harmonies, you don't need to learn one more, alright? But it can be also interesting, okay? Then be my guest if you wanna watch this to learn more about a new thing of memorizing harmony, or you want to maintain yours, okay? I'm going to use the same song to talk about the melody that's called Eu e a Brisa. It's a Johnny Alves song. Johnny Alves it was one of the first composers of bossa nova. Bossa nova wasn't still called bossa nova. They called like a samba canção, like samba song, samba. And Johnny Alves was a very complete composer with strong and difficult harmonies in his composition. I'm gonna open again the lead sheet, okay? There is one place here we can see completely, but there is a repeating at the end that it's very similar, okay? Then the first move I take is to recognize the structure of the song, okay? If you realize, we have part A at the beginning of the top of the page. If you see almost the same melody at the fourth system first measure, with E major 7. Okay, I'm sorry, no. I'm sorry, third system second measure, the melody is gonna start again with A minor D7, E major 7. If you realize, it's very similar, some part of the harmony. What else? We're gonna have the B section at the sixth measure with A sharp minor 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 system. The last measure is gonna have the return of the melody, but with a reharmonization. Okay, very different and very tricky, this harmony. So I always recommend to memorize this in parts. All right, if you have I'm gonna to say first to you that plays a melodical instrument. If you can't play so more than one note together, the beginning of this live is for you. All right, let's see. The first chord is E major 6, and bossa nova has harmonies with 4 and or more notes. Okay, let's start by thinking on the 4 first notes. Okay, the first chord will be E major 6. The second, A minor 6. After that, we walk a fifth and made a 2-5. 2-5-1. For example, I think this is already much information to me. Let me repeat until I continue, okay? And this we are going to do with the inside the beats of the song. Alright, one more time. Another thing I think it would be interesting for you improvisers of brass and woodwinds instruments is that if we have in the lead sheet a chord with an inversion like the second, it's A minor with E in the bass. Start your voicing, your arpeggio, I'm sorry, with the note on the bass, okay? Because it would be interesting if when you're improvising, avoiding to stop at the note of the bass. And if I realized that a lot of common woodwinds and brass musicians doesn't have the perception of inverted chords, okay, of inversions. Let's do it again without reading. Okay, let's continue. I'm in A major, A minor. I'm going to C sharp minor 7 and F sharp 7 sharp 5. This is a 2-5 of B major 7, and after that we go to to B major B7 sus4, okay? This is part A. Okay, let's try again. Okay, first part, I think it's memorized, okay? If you think it's so much chords to you memorize, try to memorize less parts. For example, there are some compositions that they have difficult and not intuitive sequences of chords. Then just try to memorize 2 chords by time. I always think that the ideal quantity of chords to memorize or melody, it's the quantity you have the sensation that you can carry it. If you are trying to memorize and you think your mind is heavy, probably you are going to forget some of the information. Then work with few information, trying to repeat and always adding new information. Okay, repeat the part you have learned last, but repeat also the start of what you have learned. Okay, then I'm going to do again. Alright, let's see what comes next. We are in the third system, second measure now. Okay, G minor, G sharp minor 7, C sharp minor 7 also, okay? And then we go to A minor 7, D7, and E major 7. So this last part, and A minor, note that I had a little difficult to remind, and I had to look at the lead sheet. Again, this part. Oh, I commit a mistake. Okay, now it's right. Again, G sharp, C sharp minor, A minor, D7. Okay, one more time. Nice, it's getting easier. Let me try from the beginning of the song. Very nice. I was not very sure. I played everything right, but then I don't remember what chord I wasn't sure about it. Let me play again to break any doubt I have, okay? major 6, okay? Let me see what comes next. B minor 7 and E7 like in the second measure. Okay, but it's going to change. Okay, B minor. Chromatical passage. E major. D sharp minor 7. D7. And after F sus. It seems a little difficult. Let me try. Without reading. I think it was right. Let me do one more time. Mistake about the 7th of the chord, and I'm gonna try to repeat two from the G sharp minor 7, okay, at the third measure. Right, then after F sharp sus and after F sharp 7th, I'm going to play B sharp minor 7. Another counterintuitive idea. And after, wow, G sharp minor 7. Okay. And I think my memory it's getting heavier, okay? Let's see. Let me do again. Okay. It's getting better. After that, F7. We are getting into B part, okay, or the second part of the song, but it's really tricky, this harmony. Let's do it again. Let me do it from the beginning. Always returning when I have new parts. I'm gonna try to play up at the beginning again. I studied the second part, the second repetition of a part. Sometimes repeat. When I finish, I'm going to try to join the first part, okay? committed a mistake because I played by eyes closed. Okay, let me try again. Nothing wrong, but the tempo was not. I was not so confident about the harmony. I had to think and sometimes. Okay. Let me try again. I'm sorry, it was missing the 6th of A major 7. Let's try again. Here some piece was not so safe. Now I'm going to I think my memory it's getting heavier. Okay, when you think you're getting heavier, we can say we are in a danger place, because if I try to memorize more and more chords, I'm going to start forgetting the first or some important and difficult passage. Okay, and the tactic I try sometimes is to change the approach. That's why then I'm going to talk about now in the B section about the how I do to memorize harmonies as a pianist. Okay, we don't need arpeggios, no? Then we can use the chords with more notes. Let me try to think as a new composition. Let's see this passage. We have the 2/5 of G sharp minor 7, and after that a move in bass that goes to F or E sharp. That's the same thing as F, E sharp minor 7 flat 5, and the 2/5 here of D sharp minor. Okay, let me try to 2/5 of G sharp minor, a passage in the bass, 7th in the bass, and I got in 2/5 of D sharp minor. And we continue. Brazilian music is so common that I have connection in the bass of the chords. For you that play jazz, it's very common to think the harmonies in fifths, but here in Brazil we think in a lot of styles. We think make diatonic passages or chromatic passages in the bass, connecting it. Okay, then bossa nova mixtures this. Look, it's O, D sharp, C sharp, C natural, and B7, chill, B minor 7, and returns to be sus. Let me try. If by the bass I already have memorized this section. Other thing I do is to use bossa nova's comping. This then we can make the story more musical. All of these chords has a connection. 251, I'm telling you about A sharp minor 7, 251 to G sharp minor 7, for F sharp, for F natural, that it's the same that E sharp. Okay, then we do a 2-5. Okay, then repeating 2-5-1, diatonic passage, 2-5-1. Let's continue with D sharp minor, C sharp on the bass, C natural, B7, and after that to almost end the section, A sharp minor 7, and return to B sus and B7. Okay, let's do it. Then I return to A. Okay, let's do twice more. Okay, then we almost return to A section. Note that I could memorize because I didn't think as a continue of the last part. I thought in a new like a new piece. We are very able to memorize different things. It's just think when your head or your mind is full, try to memorize another material or other part of the song. It will be very helpful. Okay, let me do once more. Then I go to the last part of the song. After B7, sus B7, I'm going to play G sharp minor 7. New diatonic passes. Not so intuitive order of chords, okay? Let's try it again. After A7 we return to the harmony from the beginning. One thing I can tell also to you that's is making it easier for me to memorize this theme is that I know the song. Then when you are going to learn a song, hear so many times, go to a walk hearing the song in the repeat, or hear different versions of this song. It will help you how to use your perception to memorize the song, okay? Let's try it again. Sus, and after that resolves. Let's memorize the end. So easy. We have E, F sharp and G sharp, and then a movement of the first grade, second and third, okay? And to memorize, we have the F sharp 9, that it's one half a tone, one semitone of the first grade, okay? Let's try to do again. Okay, if I want to go to the second ending, I won't go to F sharp 9. I'm going to A7, to continue, and go down one tone. Okay, let's try to do this. Resolve. try from the B section, okay? 2-5-1, one tone, 2-5-1 again, one tone, half tone, half, half tone, I forgot these last chords. Let's try again from the B section. Wow. Second ending by the B section. I forgot the first chord. Oh, it wasn't right. But 5-1. And then let me try to repeat now the first section that I did with the harmony using just arpeggios. Let me see how the memory is. Okay, this part is I use the piano chords. Let me remind if I have 2 chords on a measure. section, okay? It's almost memorized here. I can, now that's memorized as a pianist, I think I'm capable to change the texture. Besides playing arpeggios, I can transform in harmonies, richer harmonies. Part. I found some difficulty here. This part is not so intuitive. Then I have to study separately. That's just it. Let me try from the beginning. Okay. This is going to be B part. It would return to the beginning. Okay. Then I showed you 2 ways of memorizing the melody. If you are a pianist and know the jazz chords without the fundamental, use just then third and 7 and tensions, and the fundamental and 5th on the bass. If you play flute or any melodic instruments, violin or so, try to use the arpeggios and do them have the same duration of the measure they are being played. Okay. So it was that. Thank you for watching one more time. I'm Luciano Ruas, and this was an important fundamental to you that want to learn the Brazilian accent in improvisation. Thank you for watching, and bye bye.